Hi, my name is Andreas Stedt, and today I'm going to build a shelter in this beautiful location. I have chosen this location for my shelter since it has a flat and dry place to build it on, lots of materials to use, and a beautiful view. So my plan is to make a raised bed using logs, and this is the base, and the bed is going to face this way. So I'm going to place the logs in this direction and hopefully make a pretty comfortable bed. So now we are going to remove this log so we get a nice view over the lake and the mountains, and then we're going to use this log as material for the bed. So this is the first log of the bed, and a smart way to make this log stay still and not roll around is to turn it over and make a notch here on the bottom, cut out this piece, and then the log will stay still. So now you can see that I have made a notch on both sides, and when you roll it over again, it doesn't move at all. It stays in place. It's pretty hard work, but it's fun, and it's nice to take a break once in a while. So now the raised bed is complete. I will put some spruce twigs on this later to make it more comfortable, and now it's time to start on the roof. So now I have gathered 5 poles, which I'm going to build the roof out of. I'm going to have 2 A-frame constructions and 1 beam straight across, which I'm going to put the tarp over. Now we're going to tie together these 2 poles and create the A-frame, and all I'm using is normal cotton string. You can also use spruce roots or cable ties or whatever you have. So now, as you can see, I have erased both A-frame constructions that's going to hold up the roof, and now it's time to put up the beam that's going to go straight across. Just like that, and now we're going to attach this with some more string, and then we're going to put the tarp on. I'm also going to attach this big log in the end of the shelter to act as an anchor and hold it down so it doesn't blow over. We're also going to tie this in place. So now it's time to put the tarp on, and I cut 2 more logs to hold the tarp down on the sides so it doesn't need any string. now the roof is pretty much completed. I have chosen to have this side open since I'm gonna have a fire in front of the shelter, and the fire is gonna reflect the heat back on the tarp and back on me. And I've also attached some rocks to this side so the tarp doesn't move around, and you can twist them around like this and it will put tension on the tarp and it will not flap around. I also have some extra tarp to put on the sides if I want to, but since it is summer I'm gonna leave this open because it's pretty hot anyway. And it's also good to save a little bit of the top beam to, for example, hang your stuff on. And pretty much the last thing we're going to do for this shelter is to collect some spruce branches to put on our bed. And it's a good idea to weave them like this, to push the end in underneath the other branch so you don't get these ends to stick up in your ass. So now both the shelter and the raised bed are completed. I became pretty happy with them both, with the mattress of spruce and pillow of spruce, and the shelter base, which consists of logs. It became very stable and hardcore, and I'm very happy with it. Right away when the sun goes down, the mosquitoes come out, so I'm gonna make a fire to help hold the mosquitoes back because they don't like smoke at all. And as you also see, I made a fire barrier to hold the fire in from this. So pretty much all the tools and materials I used in this video was my trusted Vettelings axe and a tarp and some string. But if you want, you can replace the string with some spruce roots. If you want the bed to be wider, you can always add some logs and move this A-frame out a little bit. And that's gonna wrap this video up. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. And if you're new to this channel, then don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss any new videos. And that's all. Thanks again. Bye bye.